Welcome back to the channel. So today I got a new RC, or at least new to me. I picked up something, there was a deal that I couldn't pass up, and I've got this. It is used, but this is a Team Associated DR10 drag car. Basically it's pretty much a stock DR10. Like I said, is used, but picked it up with a really good deal with a couple extra batteries. And I've been checking these out, been debating if I was going to buy a kit, buy a new one. Doing this, I'm not giving up on the cheap build with the Helion. Still working on that and still plan to continue with that, but decided I want to get one of these as a proven chassis, and just couldn't pass up the deal. So I'm going to take this over the bench, show you what it's got, talk about a couple things that I may be doing to it, and we're going to go out and I haven't run it yet. Let's see how it runs. Stick around. Alright guys, so here it is on the stand. Stock body, has some wear from the tires on the inside, but overall it's pretty clean. Whoa, and I about dropped it. So body off. Here we go. She is, like I said, as far as I can tell, stock gearing. It does not have the gear cover on it, which is fine because I'd have probably taken it off to make easy adjustments for gearing. This is stock DR10 motor, brushless motor, the Reedy SC100BL speed controller. She's stock. So stock tires, they are dirty. I can tell this thing is sat for a little bit. It's real dusty. So I'm going to mount the GNSS. I'm going to plan to put it right there, and I'm going to go out as it sits and make some passes. I do intend, from some reading I've done, and I haven't decided yet, excuse my battery charger, charging a battery so I can go out. I believe the wheelie bar is on the lowest setting, and I want to move it up. I haven't decided if I'm going to move it up now or do some passes as is. I think I'm going to go ahead and move it up, because I think the middle one, it sounds like, is where you want it to be, to allow the suspension to work a little bit. So I'm probably going to go ahead and move that up. It appears to be stock gearing. I have bought an array of new pinions. I think I have from something like 2022 up to 26, and I also have some spurs coming because the stock is 87, and I bought, I think, 84, 81, and a 78 that are coming that are not here yet. My goal with this motor and body is I'd like to get into the 2.8s, 132 feet. From what I've seen, it's definitely possible. Might need to do a few things, maybe add a sway bar to it, maybe, or a couple things, but that's sort of my goal. Locally, they have a class. I think they have a stock DR10 class, ready to run class, and then they have a DR10 sportsman class. I don't know all the specifics yet. I need to get some information, but that's sort of why I bought this, to run the DR10 class. But ultimately, I want to get in the 2.8s with it. Is going to be my goal. So we need to see where it's at as it sits, and we're going to run it on. It came with a 2S and a 3S Venom packs, but they're only like low C ratings, like 30C and 40C. I'm charging my 2S 80C battery, so I'm going to run that too. And I have coming a couple 2S 100C batteries that'll be here early next week, and I plan to do a test between the 80C and the 100C and see what kind of difference the times get with that. So let's I'm gonna make an adjustment on the wheelie bar, and let's go out and see how she runs. 331 at 39, that's on 3S. .331 at 38, consistent. So there you have it, my new drag build, the Team Associated DR10. So my first runs with it on 2S, I believe it was an 80C battery. It was like a 410, I believe is what I got out of it, you know, just in the fours at like 33 miles an hour. On 3S, it was in like 350s. I have done a few things to it that I haven't actually really videoed. So I have gotten more pinions and also spur gears. So with the stock spur, which is an 87 and like a 25 pinion on 2S 80C, I believe I got it to right around 350 at like 40 miles an hour or 38 miles an hour, somewhere around there. I have since went to a 81 spur with a 31 pinion, I think it was, maybe 32, somewhere in that range, maybe 29 even. And I got it down to a 310 at 43 miles an hour, I think, on 2S 100C pack. On 3S, like 45C pack, it actually run like a 290. I've upgraded the slipper pad to a carbon slipper pad from the stock ones. But really outside of that, gears, slipper, that's it. That's all I've done to it. You know, trying to tune it, I've played with the spacers on the suspension, and for the most part, it launches pretty straight. I'm pretty happy with where it is, and that's still on the stock tires that it comes with, which aren't that great compared to like the reactions that I have for the other build. Night and day difference in the way they hook. These need a lot more heat than the reactions do. If you get enough heat in them, they hook up pretty good, but the reactions to me are more consistent constantly. But the class I may run locally, I may have to run those tires or a tire like that. So again, my goal is to get it down in the 2.9s, 2.8s on 2S. I do have a 2S 100C packs that I'm currently using. I am looking at possibly getting a 150C pack, like an SMC pack, seeing if I can get some more punch out of it. But I have some more gears all the way up to 36, I think, that I'm going to be playing around with and seeing, can I get it into that 2.8, 2.9s on that 2S 100C before I actually jump to possibly a better pack. Really like it. It's easy to use, works really well. Most of my runs are without the body just because I'm tuning, and it's easier to make slipper adjustments and that kind of stuff without the body. Once I get it more dialed in and consistent to where I want it, I'll start getting some passes with the body on consistently. Hope you like what you see today, guys. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time.